Hello and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. I'm Maria from Maria Cousteau Designs and I'm really glad you are here today. In this video, we are going to make a WIPGO card, which is work in progress go. It means that a dice is going to decide what you will do if you can't decide which work in progress stitches want to carry on doing. Okay, so work in progress go, so WIPGO, started a few years ago, I think. It's a little bit different than what I'm going to make today because I'm doing it a designer side. But if you have lots of WIPs, which you started like, I don't know, long time ago, and you just don't know which one you want to do that day when you want to start stitching and you think a lot, it's the easiest way, because you just throw the dice and whichever it's landing on, that's what you're gonna do. So if you have more than 6 designs or more than 6 patterns you want to stitch, you can do, well, I think there is 22 side dice, if I'm correct, so you can do 22 different ones, so you can make it for like a whole month, because I'm pretty sure you're not gonna stitch every single day, because, well, life happens and we don't have time to do it every single day. But 22 out of 31 or 30 is still a good way, and you can make lots of progress. If you want to do it for a week, I suggest to do the 6 side one, and you choose the 6th one, because sometimes if you have like something important to stitch and you do the monthly one and you only do it once a month, you're not gonna finish it in time. So it's better to do that one in a weekly one, and then every week you add to it or stitch to it, and you're gonna finish way quicker than like a monthly one. This is a really good way if it's hard for you to decide, just like for myself, because sometimes I get home, I'm really tired, I have to cook dinner, for example, life for my family, and I just sit down and think, oh, what should I do now? Because I'm a designer, I have to stitch patterns. For an example, stitching on my Etsy shop, I have to design them, I have to do my YouTube videos, I want to carry on finishing my map because it's huge, and if I'm not gonna do it, it's not gonna finish by itself, and I have to do lots of different things. So the weekly one is the easiest for me, because I just roll the dice and that's what I'm going to do. So for example, today I throw the dice for which one was it? I think 3 or 1. I think I threw both of them. So I'm going to carry on finishing a pattern, designing, and then tomorrow I'm gonna throw the dice again. If I do number 1, if I throw number 1 again, then I have to throw it again. So I can choose 2, 3, 4 or 5 or 6 for the next day, and whichever you do, you cross that out or just write a little note somewhere else, where if you don't want to write on here, and then the next day you take out those 2 numbers and just carry on with the rest. So you have to throw the dice as much as you need to get those other 4 numbers. If, for example, you only have number 6 left, then you don't need to do the dice, because that's the last one you need to do in that week, and it's easier to do it. Or if you have like 2 left, for example the 5 and 6, and it's really hard for you to throw 5 or 6 on the dice, because sometimes it happens, then you just choose number 1 and 2, and whichever you choose, whichever the dice throws, then that's what you're gonna do. Okay, so what we're gonna need is a cardboard. It's a bit thicker than just a normal printing paper, a dice, 6-side one, and a paper where you write down what you want to do. first I think I'm going to write down the numbers, which one is which. Chinese teachers I know have lots and lots of WIPs going on, so they can choose which one they want to stitch that time. But it's really hard to decide because you always think a lot. Well, me, for example, what should I do now, or which one would be the best? But because I'm a designer, it's a little bit different for me because I have to do designing, I have to do the YouTube videos, I have to do stitching for gifts all year round, and I have to stitch examples for my Etsy shop as well, so you can see stitched designs. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add all of them in, well, except I don't know how should I do it. I think I'm going to write down 4, 5, 6. I'm not gonna write down the YouTube videos filming it because I already do it every Saturday. So I think just I'm gonna add all the rest of it. Okay, so for example, I have to design patterns, I have to do stitching examples, I have to do stitching gifts, I have to edit my videos as well, okay. Oh, I have to stitch my world map. What else should I add? And I should do one for like uploading patterns on Etsy, and I have to write the description, the title. Also, I have to do it on YouTube as well. So how should I write it? I'll just write down uploading, upload, and describe. So how this gonna look like? This is for 1 week because there is always a day when I'm too busy, or for example Saturday I already do the filming, I might not be able to do one of these. But if I can do a little bit, for example designing a pattern, it sometimes took a few weeks if it's a larger one, or even a few days. Usually if I do a smaller one, it's like 2 days, 3. It depends on the pattern. So I can do a little bit each evening and I can carry on. So I'm not gonna forget them like I did with the map for 3 years, 4. I don't even remember how long I just put it away. Because even if I do a little bit of stitching to it every day adds a bit more, and at the end I can finish the whole map, not just waiting for another time when I have time to do it. So I'm gonna do it. I'm going to write down each of these, I'm going to throw the dice. So for example, number 3, it's stitching gifts. So what I'm going to do, each evening I'm going to throw the dice. If I did 3 on Monday, for example, I'm going to cross this one out, or just make a little note, and next time if I throw another again, for example 2 days later or 3 days later, I have to throw the dice again until all the 6 are done. And then next week I'm gonna start again with the same things. If something changes, for example, I have to do something, I don't know, important, or that I didn't do before or didn't think of, I'll just change one of these and write it down again. If you are not a designer, just a normal cross stitcher, which I love it, well done, you can choose different whips. If you have more than 6, just choose the 6 which needs more attention, maybe because you need to do it for a specific time, or you need it other gift and you have to finish it, or whichever you prefer. For example, if you do like the word map, you can write it down like twice if it's like something big, so you can stitch it twice, and then the other days you are doing something else, so it's not gonna be boring and you don't have to decide what to do or which one to choose, because that's why the dice is here for. So it's gonna be your luck. Okay, so let's write this down. Okay, there you have it. So if you want, you can laminate this, and then when you are using like a whiteboard marker, you can just clean it off every weekend, and you can start fresh the next week from Monday. So let's see which one is gonna be my one for today. Oh, I'm going to design a pattern, or carry on designing if I started one. Well, I already have a few which I have to carry on designing or finishing, so keep an eye on it. If you are making this 6-sided WIPGO, just let me know in the comments below which one was your first. Okay, so you can choose any of your WIPGOs. Just write it down, write me the number and what was it, and let us know, and let's share it with everyone what we are doing. I hope you like this shorter video, but I think this is a really good way to encourage you to stitch every day if you can. If not, that's still not a problem, but if you can do like 2 or 3, 4 days, it's still progress, and the decision is in the hands of the dice, kind of. Okay, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you can see when I'm uploading my newest video. And of course, until next time, happy stitching. Bye.